2020, 8. Fiji National Provident Fund COVID-19 Response Amendment Bill 2020, and 9. Public Health COVID-19 Response Amendment Bill 2020. B. The bills must pass through one stage at a single sitting of Parliament. C. The bills must not be referred to a standing committee or other committee of Parliament. D. The Attorney General and the Minister of Economy begin the debate tonight, Thursday, 26 March 2020, by delivering the COVID-19 response budget address. E. The Leader of the Opposition be given the right of response to the bills tomorrow, Friday, 27 March 2020. F. The debate on the bills proceed after the response by the Leader of the Opposition and be limited to 3 hours with a right of reply given to the Attorney General and the Minister for Economy. And G. All bills be voted upon tomorrow, Friday, 27 March 2020. Does any member oppose the motion? Those in favor say aye. Aye. Those against say nay. The motion is agreed to. Secretary General.
The Honorable Attorney General and Minister for Economy, Civil Service and Communications to deliver the COVID-19 response budget address.
I now call on the Attorney General and Minister for Economy, Civil Service and Communications, the Honorable Ayaz Syed Qayyum, take the floor. You have the floor, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir. Mr. Speaker, sir, Honorable Prime Minister, Honorable Leader of Opposition, Ministers, Members of Parliament, Assistant Ministers, and fellow Fijians. Thank you for tuning in tonight, wherever and however you're joining us this evening. As you can see by the way we're all spread throughout the chamber, these are not normal times. We've made these changes to ensure we're adhering to the principles of physical distancing. So if you're watching from a public venue, stop, look around the room, and follow this example by making sure you're keeping a safe distance of 2 meters from all other individuals. And then maintain that level of diligence and distance as much as possible in everything you do. Do it for your health, do it for the health of the most vulnerable amongst us, do it for Fiji. Mr. Speaker, sir, since its origins in Wuhan, China last year, Fijians have watched the novel coronavirus, or COVID-19, spread from country to country and then continent to continent, crippling markets and sickening tens and now hundreds of thousands in its wake, with the worst clearly yet to come. This is a crisis bigger than anything the world has seen in a century. Hundreds of people are dying every day. Hospitals in the world's wealthiest and most powerful nations are being pushed to their breaking points. The United States of America just saw case numbers surge past 65,000, up from 15,000 cases 4 short days ago. 50,000 in 4 days. In the most badly affected nations like Italy, doctors are being forced to choose who to treat, who lives, and who dies. Both Italy and Spain have now eclipsed China in COVID-19 fatalities, despite having much smaller populations. Any student of Fijian history watching this evening knows that pandemics like COVID-19 must be battled with the same urgency as full-scale military conflicts. If not, they can be just as fatal as any war. In 1875, measles arrived at Fiji's shores when one of the chiefs visited New South Wales. The disease ultimately claimed the lives of an estimated 40,000 Fijians, 1/3 of the entire population at that time. Then in 1918, the Spanish flu broke out across the world, infecting 500 million people and killing around 50 million. Upon arrival in Fiji shores, the virus claimed the lives of nearly 9,000 Fijians, 5% of all people in Fiji at that time. These are the cold, hard facts of our history. Taking stock of this past should not drive us into panic, but it should serve as a sober reminder that extreme crises of health warrant the sternest possible measures in response before it's too late. When it comes to COVID-19, it does not rank among humanity's deadliest diseases. Recent viral strains like SARS, MERS, and Ebola have all proven much more fatal. When it comes to the sheer number of deaths, NCDs like heart disease and cancer still outpace COVID-19 in the number of victims they claim. But it is the nature of this new coronavirus that has made this disease the trickiest, most unpredictable, and most punishing pandemic of our lifetimes. It's highly contagious. Even as symptoms aren't showing, it thrives in everyday environments. It can go undetected in young and healthy people until they infect a more vulnerable member of society. It spikes as people